Hello YouTube, Dr. Ray here, board certified dermatologist, and I know YouTube is supposed to be polished and look nice, and this is it. My house is a mess. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's all good. I don't need to, be all fancy to tell you what I'm going to tell you. I want to tell you the biggest piece of advice that I give to all of my patients and all of my SkinSmart clients. You might want to get some paper and write this down. Okay. What is that advice? It is don't wait. So what does that even mean? Don't wait. What that means is if you are someone who is starting to see those signs of aging, whether it's wrinkles or dark circles under your eyes or a little bit of sagging, a little bit of jowling, dark spots, whatever it is that is bothering you, if you're starting to see that, do not wait to address it and to be proactive about slowing things down, prevention, and maybe even treatment. Okay, so what does that and look like, and what does that mean and why? So the thing with aging skin is that it is inevitable, isn't it? It's like we're always getting one day older, hopefully, if we're lucky. And with that comes this kind of gradual decline. And that goes, of course, not for our bodies, but for our skin as well. And this is not to be like defeatist or negative. It's just a fact of life. That's how our bodies are created. That's our biology. But it doesn't have to be that way, right? So particularly with skin, we know we have really good interventions that we can employ to slow down that decline or reverse it. The amazing thing about skin is that it has this pretty much infinite potential to renew and regenerate in response to the right triggers, okay? So if you don't do anything, then it will not renew and regenerate, and it will kind of continue on its path. And how quickly it goes on its path has a lot to do with many different factors, including, yes, your genetics, but that is a minor factor, I would say. Genetics, your lifestyle, your degree of sun exposure, and how much you're protecting from the sun and other elements, like pollution, etc. And lifestyle, again, things like your nutrition, your sleep, your stress, your gut health, all of those, in addition to what you're putting on your skin every day and how well you're taking care of your skin externally, what you do to it in terms of any professional or office treatments. And those are the basics, right? So all of those things put together are going to determine how your skin ages, how quickly it ages, and what kinds of signs are showing up for you, okay? So once we're on this trajectory, unless we're taking action and again trying to slow things down, if that is important to us, right? And if you are here watching this video from a dermatologist, I assume that taking care of your skin is important to you. If that's the case, then we need to take action. And if we don't take action and we let things kind of just continue, and especially if we have poor habits in terms of sun exposure and sun protection, and poor lifestyle habits, and we don't really have a good consistent skincare routine, and we do like 0 professional treatments, depending on where we are in that spectrum, the progression will be more quickly. And the thing is that with skin aging and the things that we see, like wrinkles and sagging and those kinds of things, it is always easier to prevent and slow down than it is to reverse. Okay, so for example, if you have forehead lines and they're very deep, okay, so they've been there a long time, by now they're kind of etched in. I call them etched in, they're kind of like deep lines. That is going to be really much harder to either get rid of or to even improve to a significant noticeable degree, versus if you have very fine lines, and you then, once you see those fine lines, you are kind of trying to get in front of it with making these lifestyle tweaks, with having a really good home regimen that is really powerful and effective and science-based, and perhaps even doing some in-office treatments. Okay, so do not wait for those fine lines to turn into those etched in lines, because then you're just playing catch up, okay? And then what happens when you try to play catch up, not ketchup, but catch up, is that a lot of people end up kind of going in the opposite direction, where they do too much, trying to catch up and kind of get back to where they were. And then not only are they spending a ton of money all at once, but they are going to more extreme measures, maybe doing treatments that are a little bit more high risk, like really aggressive, fully ablative resurfacing treatments versus just kind of a lighter resurfacing that they could do if they were being a little bit more consistent a little bit earlier on. So that's what I would say. And I don't want this to feel, disheartening to anybody who is already seeing those more extensive signs, because you just start where you are. There's never a time where it's too late to take really good care of your skin. And yes, you might need a little bit more intervention in terms of, getting to where you want to be, but it's never too late to start slowing things down. And don't worry, we have lots of tricks up our sleeves in terms of how we can help you get the skin that you want. I've really never met a person who has a concern with their skin that is not treatable or, enhanceable or improvable, okay? And I'm never one to impose, my beliefs and my values and my expectations for myself on someone else. Okay, so I only want to help you as much as you want to be helped, and I want to get you to the place where you are happy with your skin and you are in a place of confidence and joy, rather than like fear and worry about your skin and being down about it. Okay, so what that looks to each individual person, what that looks like to each individual person is going to vary. But, I myself am here to help you get to that place, whatever it is that is going to make you happy with your skin, okay, and keep you there. So that is my big takeaway on all of this: is don't sleep on good skincare, both from the inside and the outside. And I do find that a lot of people, they don't prioritize it. It is not top of mind. They are not really thinking about putting in time or effort, energy, or even money into it until it gets to a point where it is bothering them, where they are seeing those signs in the mirror that are actually affecting their confidence. And then again, we're at a stage where it's, we're trying to play catch up. So, so this is your sign. This is your cue to make sure that you are doing the best that you can for your skin. And that's all I gotta say. And I'm here to help you with that. And as I know this is a new channel, and please subscribe, by the way, if you haven't. If you're watching this, I would love for you to subscribe. But as we move forward, I'll give you more insights and actionable tips in terms of how to do that. And also insights on how we can work together better so that I can actually help you specifically, rather than, having more general information out there. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.